Do you like fun things? Do you like to be in the loop when it comes to upcoming events in your area? Do you live in or near DUVALL, Washington? Because if you do, you're about to learn all of the upcoming fun, cool, awesome things happening right here in our city in DUVALL, Washington. So if you live in the Snow Valley or you live anywhere in this general area, pay attention and stay tuned for the end of the show. We're going to be giving away a lot of cool stuff. And at the very end, you're going to get a real estate update. So protect your best investment and know where the market is today. Let's get started. Buddy Buck here, back with another episode of DUVALL TV. All right, let's jump right into this. Congratulations to Janet and Corey. They are our neighbors that live right there. Congratulations to them. You might recognize them from my Halloween post. They decorated their home as the Up House. So if you saw the movie Up, they won the night out with Bill Grassi, the owner of William Grassi Wine Estates, and they could bring 2 of their friends with them as well. And they're gonna get 20% off their entire tab and any bottles that they bring home. So thanks a lot again, Bill Grassi, for that generous donation last episode, and we are on to the new one. Another quick update, Valley 104.9. So thanks to Scott and Roxanne over there for just holding it down, and the rest of the crew, the board. You guys are awesome. It is a non-profit radio station, so check out Valley 104.9. I do a monthly real estate update on the show, so you can tune in for that, or lots of other really cool programming, including our Valley's very own Morgan Henley doing the jammies on Friday night from 7 to 9. All right, one of my favorite things, let's talk about a little swagger. We got the new DTV hats. So if you want to get you a DTV hat, you could drop it in the comments. I only got 12 of them and I only have about 6 left. So just again, I love marketing. I love branding. I just love building and creating things. So very excited about how these turned out. And when it comes to DTV, just so you know, if you want to follow and or DM on Instagram, you can follow me directly at Buddy Buck Show, or we just started the new at DUVALL TV channel for Instagram. So if you want to go follow those accounts, Buddy Buck Show is my personal account. DUVALL TV is obviously going to be more connected directly to this YouTube channel. So you'll be able to send DMs, suggestions, messages, etc. on either of those platforms. Quick update, Holy Innocents needs some donation help. They need eggs. So it's the Holy Innocents Food Pantry. So we've asked for donations, but specifically we're at the nonprofit showcase put on by the DUVALL Chamber, and they were asking for eggs. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to talk about this. So bingo, we talked about bingo for the last 2 months probably. The Snow Valley Senior Center, thanks Kira Avery, she's the executive director there. You know, they have bingo, you're old, you like bingo. Well, I don't know, I'm 48. Is that old? Don't know, don't care. The point is, bingo is freaking rad. So we had the best time. It was Eve and I, John and Paulette, who you've seen in a lot of videos that I do because they live across the street and they're awesome. But we all 4 went to bingo and had a blast. I had no real expectations for this. Our table was rocking, man. Like, I looked around at one point and there was people just waving money and waving dollar bills all over, and there was people running around with baskets collecting money for fundraising for the Snow Valley Senior Center. And it was wild. I'm just gonna say, it was so much fun. We're definitely gonna do it again. The link for the June 21st bingo, there are still spots available for that, so you can go check that out and get signed up for that as well. John and I, we got these, it was rainbow bingo, that was the theme for that night. If you want to have fun, definitely get out there. They got daubers for you, they got the whole thing, just have a good time. And I even won, so you can even see me doing my little celebration dance here, or whatever that is. They have Jello shots, they have alcohol, they have food, snacks. It's a party. Like, definitely highly recommend it. Thanks again, Kara, for keeping us up to date on all things cool with the Snow Valley Senior Center. So, and also as a reminder, if you follow the show, you know this, and if you're brand new, you can find a lot of this information on theduvallife.com. So I built a website just to kind of simplify. I know the city has a really great website. Our DUVALL Chamber has a really great website that's actually getting revamped right now. The city just had their website revamped already. It looks super sharp. So great job to Jason and Rita putting that all together and making that happen. But again, if you just want to stay connected, I just have all the basics, just the quick clicks on theduvallife.com. So you can go ahead and check that out as well. All right, another update. So we had, yes, we did, March of the Vegetables. So you've heard me talk about it. You might go, they're crazy. This is crazy. But if you live in DUVALL, welcome to Crazyville, because we like to have fun. We had a lot of fun at the march. So many of my friends that I saw down there. So Eve and I rolled down with John and Paulette. We actually had John's parents and Pep's parents. We all just rolled through the March of the Vegetables, had an absolute blast. That was my first time ever doing the parade part. So we just did a little, march downtown, down to the depot where there was like food. There's a taco truck. There was bands or music. There was a freaking puppet show, So Liz from Ace, we ran into her and she's like, buddy, have you seen the puppet show? I'm like, I didn't know there was a puppet show. Quite the scene down there. And everyone, for the most part, really got into it, dressed up as vegetables. As you can see, I ran into my buddy Wade. I saw Travis Weatherby rocking it, full getting into it. Like he was like in action the whole time. Ran into Lance and Jan Weeks. So they're our vet here right down the street from Big Rock at Cherry Valley. I ran into also Joni Holler from Country Collections. So she was repping it down there. And of course, ran into Sarah and Landon. So Sarah and Landon, they put on the Lantern Festival, which we did some video work on that last month. Really cool. So thanks again, Sarah, for that. And lastly, quick shout out, as always, to Luke and Sarah from The Grange. You guys are just fun. Just always have a big smile on your face. Just having such a cool restaurant, a cool vibe. And I know that, because I looked it up just to be sure, but I know that bananas are not a vegetable. But my buddy John next door, he was the banana boy for this day. And he understands that bananas are not vegetables as well. But, when I was talking to John about this, he was like, well, I just wanted to come out and support my vegetable cousins at the parade. So thanks again, John, for coming out, rocking your banana costume. So if you watched last episode, you know that March 20th was my wife and I's 14th wedding anniversary. So happy anniversary, babe. We had an awesome dinner with my family. And if you don't know my family yet, we have a very large family, very close-knit family, and we like to do stuff together. So Eve and I drove down to Tacoma, went to Furcrest Golf Club, and just had a really cool time. So you could see my nieces and nephews, sisters, in-laws, of course my parents. So big props to Judy and Wayne Buck. Love you guys. Love my whole family. What a fun time. So first off, on events, I want to talk about Community Tuesdays at the Grange. So I'm on the website here. You can just go to the events calendar and you can see coming up on April 16th, which probably has already passed by now, but every Tuesday is Community Tuesdays. So this one's kind of funny because it's storytelling. So my wife would probably love for me to go and tell a story so I don't have to tell her a story. So fun fact, I love to tell stories and, build up the story, give the backstory and the whole thing. And my wife is very much like, dude, get to the freaking point. So yeah, go check out Community Tuesdays down at the Grange. Lots of cool things, open mic night, storytelling. Go check out their website. It's awesome. Thanks again to Becky at the Grange for doing such a great job on your social media content and really pushing out the info. I know when starting that DUVALL TV Instagram, we're going to start, sharing to our stories as well, all of the cool events that y'all are pushing out on your Instagram. Next up, coming up, it is April 27th. Right here, because I got a flyer. It is official. It is Earth and Arbor Day Festival, April 27th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So you can build a terrarium, win a rain barrel. Hey, who doesn't want a rain barrel, right? Free trees, plants, saplings, and Billy's Cheesesteak food truck. I've never had that, but it's Philly cheesesteak. How bad could it be, right? That's from 11 to 2 at Depot Park. So we've got Snow Valley Senior Center Spring Into Gardening event coming up. You can register right on their website. Again, links in the description. That is going to be on May 3rd and 4th. All the details are right here. But also the first picks party is going to be on May 2nd from 6:30 to 8. So if you want that early access, go ahead and get signed up, purchase your tickets for the first picks party. Again, thanks Kira Avery for keeping us in the loop on all that. Now, we can't wait any longer for this. This is too good. I'm super excited because on May 31st, it is the Ref Run 5K. That is right. Riverview Education Foundation. You're on the website right here. Take a look. So first of all, who is REF? What is the Riverview Education Foundation? So I just want to take 2 seconds on this. This is a nonprofit volunteer organization. This was established in 1991 by local community members to enhance the educational opportunities for the school district students. So really cool mission. It's been going on for a long time now, and they do a lot of cool events. Specifically, the one I'm most excited about right now is May 31st. This is the Ref Run 5K. You can go right on to refweb.org and sign up for the run registration. So it's right here, run registration. If you don't run, you can walk. We did a really fun little short video. You can watch that right here. It's also placed on the YouTube channel as well as posted on our Instagram at DUVALL TV. So you can go watch that promo video. The link to sign up for it is all over social now. If you want to be a sponsor, there might be a 1 or 2 little spots left to be on the shirt. But otherwise, we've had really awesome reach out from people. Of course, Eve and I are the title sponsors for that. FTG is back again, and we've got Dr. T, Premier Orthodontics, and Cherry Valley Dental, and the newest music sponsor, Key Bank, right up on Trilogy. So, and I want to give a quick shout out for that ref promo that we just filmed down at McCormick Park. So we did a sponsor video, and then we did just a promotional video to raise awareness for the actual run itself. And so I want to give a shout out to Ryan Miller with Ryan Miller Video, local Duval, and then also my neighbor, Jackie Farrow with Jackie Farrow Photography. If you want to follow them, you can go ahead and follow them on their Instagram channels as well. They both volunteered their time, expertise, technical skills, their nerdy video camera majesty, right? Just the magic behind the lens. All right, and I want to give one final little shout out to Carl Hurt with JC Enterprises. So Carl Hurt's a general contractor. He's a home builder, luxury, all the way down to, basic remodeling as well. He's done all the work on our home. We love Carl and Katie, like just awesome people in the community here. But Carl specifically just volunteered to be on the shirt and do a donation for the ref run. So I want to give a shout out to you, Carl. So thanks for stepping up and just always being just so freaking generous. Like, you're one of the most generous human beings on this earth. And for people that don't know that about Carl, this is a good person to know. Just if you own a home or if you ever thought about owning a home, Carl is going to be somebody that you're going to want to be friends with. So thanks again to JC Enterprises for your donation to the Ref Run 5K. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put on my DUVALL TV hat again really quickly here. So I just want to give a special shout out to today's sponsor. Hey guys, Buddy Buck here with Buddy Buck Real Estate with eXp Realty. And I wanted to just say thanks again to DUVALL TV for having me on the show. And also, I want to give away 2 things right now. So as the title sponsor for the Ref Run 5K, we were given 5 spots. So we're going to use 3 of those. And then I have 2 additional spots to give away. So how do you qualify? If you want to walk in the race, if you want to run in the race, if you have a friend you want to give it to, drop the word run in the comments. We're going to do a drawing in the next 10 days from when this airs. So you're going to have 10 days to get into this drawing, and you have a chance to win 1 of 2 spots to the ref race. That is the 5K on May 31st. It starts at 6:30, and thanks for tuning in to DUVALL TV. And we're back. Thanks a lot, buddy, for that great giveaway. 2, wow, super generous. So now let's jump right over to the mortgage section. So if you're a homeowner, if you've been thinking about, purchasing your first home, this is definitely the channel to tune into, because not only will I talk hyper local about Duval and the Snow Valley, but I'm also going to spread it out and talk about King County and the state of Washington, as well as some national numbers as well. So with that, our mortgage update is going to come to you from this guy, super incredible lender. I've worked with him. We just had a closing a couple of months ago, and he has one of the most epic Seattle Mariners YouTube channels that I have ever seen. He is the Couch GM on YouTube, aka Lender Connor Webb with Cardinal Financial down in Vancouver, Washington. So Connor, take it away and give us a quick update on what's going on with the mortgage world.
Thanks for having me on, buddy. So here's what's going on in mortgages and the economy. We just got another inflation report this week stating that across the board, US prices have increased 3.5% year over year from March of last year to March of this year. The Fed's goal is to get the annual inflation rate down to around 2%, and this is now the 3rd month in a row that we've actually seen inflation increase. So what does this mean for mortgages and mortgage interest rates? Well, likely this means that the Fed will not cut interest rates for a longer period of time until they see that inflation number tick down. And mortgage interest rates tend to fluctuate based off of what the investment markets are doing, based on their assumption of what the Federal Reserve will be doing with the federal funds rate. And now, since it's assumed that the federal funds rate cut will not be coming until later on this year, if at all this year, we did see an increase in mortgage rates this week, and we very well should see mortgage rates stay around this range for the foreseeable future. Mortgage interest rates could very well trend upwards if we continue to see inflation at a higher rate. So now is still a great time to buy, lock in that interest rate if you are under contract, start building some equity, and we'll see where things trend in the coming months. And to stay up to date on all things real estate and Duval, make sure to check out the Buddy Buck Show on DUVALL TV. Thanks again, Buddy, and I'll turn it back to you.
So if you love baseball and if you love the Seattle Mariners specifically, be sure to go follow Connor Webb at The Couch GM on YouTube. It's awesome. Lastly, let's go ahead and jump right into the real estate numbers. So quick update on the real estate numbers. So what I'm going to do is compare March 23 to March 2024 and see how different or how similar things are year over year. So if we look back at March 2023, you can see there was 44 active listings last year and only 20 this year. So wow, limited numbers. Supply is down for sure. You can see solds 15, solds 10. The price point, I want you to see this, $927,000 last year, all the way up to an average price in March last month of $1.133 million. So if you are like talking to me, somebody's texting me like, hey, is it a good time to buy right now? Yes. Why? Because the home market continues to rise. Especially in the Northwest, we are super insulated with tech and Amazon and Google and Microsoft and SpaceX and all these mega companies right here. So if you can get your foot in the door and get into a home, just pull the trigger. You can always do some updates. Hit up my buddy Carl with JC Enterprises if you want to do some remodeling, whatever the case may be, but just make your move. Don't try to get too cute. Just get into the home. We talked about it on the show for like 6 months. Rates are high. So what? Buy a house. Rates are still high. They're getting higher. Buy a house anyway. You can always refinance. You can always come back and get your payment lower at a later date once you get some equity built up or whatever the case may be. Okay, last thing I want to point out here for Duval. Days on market is pretty similar, but months of inventory. This is one of my favorite stats. You're going to take active listings divided by the solds. So you can do this in any market, any city, any part of the country, anywhere. You just need these two variables. How many active listings are there and how many solds were there in a given time period? Let's just take a month. So in this case, 20 divided by 10 is going to be 2.0. So what does that say? It says if no new listings, not a single new listing came on the market in Duval, Washington, I'm talking about residential, single family residences only. No commercial, no land, no multifamily, anything. These are single family homes in the zip code of 98019. There is 2 months of inventory, meaning if no new homes came on the market, every single home would be sold in 60 days. There would be nothing left, which is very low. So people say, buddy, how's the market? You know, you see them at a party or at the gas station or wherever. How's the market? And I'm simply like this. I do a real estate market update once a month. Would you like me to send it to you? That's this show. That's how this show started, was just doing a real estate market update. And I just thought it was boring, so I wanted to do more fun stuff and really tie in the community better. But my point is, there is data out there that if you're paying attention to how this works, and I'm going to teach you some of these most simple like formulas of how to track things, where you can just educate yourself. And then you don't need to depend on the news and MSM, which is mainstream media. So if you just can learn some of these basic concepts, these will carry forward. And remember, if you're a homeowner already, your home, like this is like a $700-800 million plus investment. Why are you not taking the time to learn about your investment? Like if you had a stock portfolio that was $1 million, I'm pretty sure you would know a little bit about what stocks you had and what they're doing. You know, not that you're gonna like be a day trader, but just to have some general awareness around your $1 million, asset that you're sitting on. So let's wrap up with King County. So we're just gonna expand. We're gonna expand. All right, because if you don't live in Duval, you might not be like, oh my God, why am I watching this? But maybe you live in Seattle, Bellevue, Woodinville, Redmond, Issaquah, whatever the case is, anywhere in the Northwest. I'm going to do a breakdown every month on King County as well. And check this out. This is ridiculous. Months of inventory last month in King County, 1.1. Holy cow, people. If you are selling in Seattle, you are going to get multiple offers if you are priced remotely correctly, okay? You don't need to shoot the moon and go for the mega number. If you price it right with your realtor, you're going to be able to generate multiple offers in this environment right now today, because 1.1 months of inventory is like 5 weeks. If there's no new inventory, every home in King County would be sold. If you are considering selling in King County, pull the trigger. Hit me up if you have any questions about any of this. And again, you might have a great realtor already. great, cool, roll with them, trust them, listen to them. But if you have a great plan for listing your home at a 1.1 months of inventory in King County, you put a sign in the ground and you move on, because this is a great time for you to sell. Moving into the spring, there will be more inventory coming on the market as spring comes, because, you know, summer and then kids graduating. Just as a reminder too, if you need anything, and this is what I'm super passionate about, like being there as a real estate agent all year long, year after year after year, not just like, oh, you ready to sell? You know, it's easy to show up when it's payday, but it's like, oh, you want to see a house? Yeah, cool. I'll be free. Oh, are you ready to list your house yet? Nope. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you in 2 years. No, I want to be available for you all the time. So if you need a referral, whether it's, you know, a painter, a floor person, a HVAC person, whatever the case is, if you need a great referral, I know our Facebook group does a really cool job of that, but hit me up. I have great recommended people that I've trusted for a long, long time. So if you just want to get a phone number or a video for someone that I've already created a video for, I love to share those contacts via video if I have them. And if not, if you're a business owner and you want to have a business spotlight video done for you, and you live, let's just say, in Duval, then I'll do the video for you as well. So we'll come out, do a little promo, have some fun, and get you a video for, you know, your promotional material. And also it can live on DUVALL TV for future referrals as well. So again, you're a homeowner, cool, like 1.246 million average price in Seattle. I mean, guys, this is awesome. Again, good for you if you're selling. If you're buying, you know, just be patient, but like there's great strategies that work to be able to get closed on a home in Seattle or King County or Bellevue, just wherever the case may be. If you have great representation, there has been some new law changes. There's changes all the time. Any realtor that's done this for any length of time, I don't care if it's these big NAR things and this thing and the commissions are changing. It really didn't change all that much, but there's just better strategies now where people that understand what's changed can actually implement that for you on your behalf, and it could come out to be a huge advantage for you. So as a reminder, we want you to be a part of the show, right? So we just want to like incorporate more community, more family, more just, you know, more community vibe. So here's a couple of reasons. I wrote them down here just for you. If you want to send in something for a future show, email us. Email's right here. buddy@buddybuck.com. And let's say you have a cute picture of your animal. Cool. We want to see it. I will put a picture of your cute animal. You send me the email with the picture and your animal's name. I'll put it in the next show. Also, what about upcoming birthday? You got a friend's birthday or maybe your birthday. You want to shout out some birthdays? Let's get some birthday magic going up in here. And then also, if you just have a general suggestion for a future episode, we would love to put that in the show as well. So it's, again, real estate, mortgage, events, cool, fun, anything Duval. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're talking about. Last little shout out. I want to give a shout to Ed and Mita. So I know they're just living over here right behind the high school now. So Ed, thanks for watching the show. Appreciate you both so much, and looking forward to getting to know you guys better in 2024 and beyond. And with that, guys, the best way to support the show is, of course, like the episode, subscribe, and then, you know, drop a comment, be part of the party. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in and being the absolute best part of the show, where tractors meet technology, small town, real life. Buddy Buck. Peace.